Today, I'm talking about the Republicans actually voted to allow President Trump to deport American citizens. Hey, thank you, On, for your life. I'm going to say that again. You didn't hear me wrong. The Republicans voted in the House last night to allow Trump to deport American citizens. And I get into that, man. Wow, you couldn't believe it, but me, it's nothing they can do, man, right now, the way things been going, that I would not believe, man. We ain't crazy. Owen said, have you been to South Africa? No, I would love to go, though. Moon said, to where? That's not really in place yet. Moon Shadow said, to where? You know, right now, the big thing is being deported is to El Salvador. Trump told the man, said, you might want to build more prisons. So what happened was a Democrat, let me start here. Let me tell y'all this. First of all, it's been a couple incidents that people have been shipped to El Salvador, right? We even had 2 children recently, I think like last week, American citizens, children that were shipped out. You know, I think they had sent the mother out, but they also shipped out some American citizens. And you know, we got the Kilmar Garcia place going on. On said, I'm so lucky I do not live in America. Yeah, it's serious right now. We're going through some very serious times. So what I'm saying is they proposed a bill to stop ICE from capturing American citizens, detaining them, and deporting them out. A Democrat presented the bill. The Republicans said no because they know on Trump's agenda, he wants to deport American citizens. That's why I say we need to be careful what we laugh about and thinking it can only happen to immigrants. Man, that goal, man, is to ship Americans out of the country as well. It ain't no joke. People say, well, Trump was just joking. Trump was not joking. Somebody said blacks for Trump. Respect, man. But understand how he treats your people, man. As you continue to say blacks for Trump, look at how he treats your people, man. And every day y'all say, well, what has he done? What has he not done? I'm going to just go over a few things, man. Okay, let's go on the website, right? They try to take Jackie Robinson off the website, Harriet Tubman. These are not mistakes. They're defunding the African American History Museum at the Smithsonian. But that's enough. I'm going to get back on topic, man. The topic of the day is Republicans are in support of deporting American citizens. They already done deported a couple American citizens. They tried to stop it with a vote to say, listen, man, let's put something on paper to prevent them from doing this. All the Republicans voted against it. So evidently they are in support of deporting American citizens. Moon said with that power, he can deport anyone who didn't fight his eye, didn't fit his eye, or he can deport anyone. See, we coming into very dangerous and scary times, man. If you believe in democracy, now is the time to be speaking up. At least talk to your congressmen, you know, your senators, your representatives, because this had to be stopped before it's too late. They have the nerve to vote against. All was in the bill was that they cannot detain and deport American citizens. Republicans said no, because that's part of their agenda, man. So be careful when we laugh at Garcia that he got shipped to El Salvador. Let's be careful, man, because it can happen to us. Donald Trump said, we do not support Donald Trump, but we do support Donald. Okay, the guy name here is Donald Trump. He said he do not support Donald Trump, but we support him. His name is Donald Trump. Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing. Make sure y'all share this video. Share this video to get it out through the algorithm. But I'm bringing you some very good information. And this is the thing. Pedro, don't know what you're saying, man. Didn't really understand it, but thank you. Welcome to the chat. This is the thing, man. You will get some valuable information here, but I want to be honest and straight up with y'all. My live may not be for everybody, man, because I don't bite my tongue and I'm here to speak the truth. And the truth right now is the goal is for them to eventually be able to deport American citizens. That's unconstitutional. That should be out of the question. And that should be something easy to vote against. But yet the Republican Party voted no because they want Trump to have the ability to deport American citizens. That should rub y'all the wrong way, man, because we talk about rights and democracy. This is a republic, all that good stuff meaning for the American people. But don't forget this, y'all. No matter what they try, the power is in the people. That's why it's important to speak out. I know people be wanting to silence you when you speak out for that which is right. Don't be silent, man. Speak out. Even if you got to speak to your representatives, your senators, councilmen, you got to speak to people, man, because this can't go unchecked. We're in some serious times right now. And if Trump have it his way, anybody who disagree with him, he would ship out. He would arrest like he's been doing with these college students, man. And if this don't anger you or get you upset, then what is it going to take? What is it going to take? It seems like every day we're saying, well, they can't do nothing worse than this when we think about MAGA and the Republican Party. But listen, they can go lower and lower and lower. They has proven it. And they did this while, Como and Stephen A. Smith had the so-called town hall meeting. Did anybody see that? In the town hall meeting, Trump said he didn't make any mistakes. He was on the phone. He didn't have the courage to be present. And they had a staged audience. But they asked President Trump, name something you think you made a mistake, any mistakes. President Trump had the nerve to say he did not make any mistakes. He's the perfect president. And that was just to speak to his base because his base is the only one that's going to buy that. If you're here for the first time, man, I'm talking about how the Republican Party voted actually to be able to give Trump the power to deport American citizens, man. This should not be tolerated. The American citizens should be outraged. This was not plastered on the news as it should have been, but American citizens should be outraged. If you're just coming in, make sure you like this video. If you're coming in, make sure you like this video. Also, if you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm not one who bite my tongue. I speak the truth as I see it. And if anybody disagree, then you say what you disagree. Disagree with the point and then cite your source. But I thank y'all, man, for the continued support. You can count on me as long as I got breath in my body to continue to bring you the truth. As I was asking, man, did anybody see the so-called town hall meeting that was set up by Como? What do you mean you don't bite your tongue? Meaning I just speak the truth. That's all I'm saying. I'm not afraid. Real Chase said more black lies. Hey, Real Chase, don't just say lies. Defend the truth and cite your source. Dusha said, hey. If you don't bite your tongue. Okay. Listen, one thing I don't play too many games here. And I know there's a lot of racists out there, not saying you're one, but I don't play the radio with y'all, man. How I deal with y'all, I just block y'all. This ain't for y'all. But you're not going to stop me from speaking the truth, man. That's what I do. I'm going to speak the truth by this trash president we got and all that he's doing, man. I'm going to bring it to light because sometimes the news won't cover certain stories. So when I get the information, I'm going to bring it. Just like now, I was telling y'all, the Republican Party voted in support for Trump to give him the power to be able to deport American citizens. And that's not right. Let me see. Sherman said, what's good, Mark? Everything good, talking about how the Republicans, man, voted in support for Trump to be able to deport American citizens. Nathan, do your research. Counter what I'm saying. I just said what it was. The Democrat put on the table, Nathan, for you, since you're running your mouth. The Democrat put on the table for them not to be able to deport American citizens. Nathan, you do your research. The Republicans voted no on that because they know President Trump wants to deport American citizens. Why would they vote no on that issue? Do your research, man. It's not a citizen. Deport American citizens, plural. They tried to put a bill to block them being able to deport American citizens. The Republicans voted no. Why? Because they know Trump wants to deport American citizens. Hey, man, disrespect gonna be out of here. Let me remove this clown. Boom. All right, that's one down, one bites the dust. If you want to disagree with any point, man, show your point and cite your source. In the House of Representatives, I'm going to say this again, man, for those in the back who had cotton in their ears or whatever. Newsweek is one source. Go look up Newsweek. Now you come back. I didn't just get Real Chase B. Since you running your mouth, I just gave you a source. Newsweek, but there's plenty of sources. Since they're not going to teach you nothing. That's why Trump said he loved the uneducated. And you showing it. So I just gave you a source. Newsweek. Now you go look it up, man. Got to teach you clowns like your kids. Ain't got a sense God gave you. Because you wait for Trump to teach you. He ain't going to do nothing but give you lies. And you got a clown symbol. You the only one to clown. Put another symbol like that and you're going to be out of this lie. What you think you playing with? Listen, they voted for them not to be able to deport American citizens. This is something different. You can't say I'm lying. I just gave you the source. Newsweek. I know Trump said he loved those who can't think for himself. He loves you, man. He said, I love my followers because they're going to believe everything I say. Picasso, good morning, King. And listen, be real minds. I don't commit to Democrat or Republican, and I especially don't worship a man like y'all do. Worship President Trump like he God. I'm an independent thinker, be real minds. So I appreciate that. But it don't matter what you vote. I'm talking about what I see right now. Stop talking about you. I used to be a Democrat. Now I'm a MAGA. And what did that mean, man? Ain't no victim. I'm just speaking the truth, man. Let me get rid of this clown because I gave you a chance to bring your source. Let me get rid of this clown. I gave you a chance to bring, because you ain't going to just be here talking crazy, because that's causing a distraction. You either going to bring your source or keep your mouth shut, man. Well, cite your source. I just cited it. Picasso, they voted, they had a vote last night in the House of Representatives. I'm going to say it again. Thanks for asking. And the vote was put out for them not to be able to deport American citizens because they just sent a couple American citizens out illegally. So they wanted to prevent this from continuing on. So they put a bill. The Republicans said no. And the reason why they voted no is because they want to send American citizens out. Nathan, good luck to you in life, man. Oh, Real Cheese, you're going to have a racist remark. Let me get rid of you. That's what clowns get, man. I'm not playing with y'all. You can come on here and dispute anything. But as I say, man, this live ain't for everybody, man, because I don't bite my tongue and I speak the truth. If you can't handle it, that's your problem. Anybody who can't stand it, that's your problem, man. I got no fear in my heart of no man. I don't worship no man or none of that. Arsenale says, sir, what's the quote of the day? The quote of the day is stay focused, man. Keep your eyes open and watch the plans. Watch what they're doing. You can see plans unfolding every day. The Republicans voted, man, in support of allowing Donald Trump to deport American citizens. Be real minds, it is bigger than Trump. I know that, but it got to be called out. We just can't sit back in silence as it happened to other people, and then it's going to happen to us. Because once it's finally approved to deport American citizens, who you think they're going to deport the most? Because I said, what's Trump trying to pass now? That while they was having, last night they had the town hall meeting with Como, Stephen A. Smith, and a couple other guests. But while they had that going on, and also mind you, they asked Trump, Trump was on the phone. He didn't have the courage to be there. President Trump was on the phone. They asked him, what mistakes you made during his presidency? This man said he didn't make no mistakes, none. Riyadh said, you good? We good. Everyone eats. That's right. That's from Paid in Full, man. He said that's on Newsweek. That's just one of the sources. It's on many sources, man. All you gotta do is pull up the House of Representatives, their votes. You know how to pull up the votes that they had? They presented, let me tell you her name. Let me get her name. Okay, her name is Pramila Jayapol. She presented the bill for them not to be able to deport American citizens. Listen to me real good, man. That should have been an easy, oh yeah, we're not going to deport, and they would have voted for it. But instead, they voted no. The Republicans voted no because they know President Trump wants to deport American citizens. So all I'm telling y'all, man, I'm bringing y'all this information. If you don't like it, I ain't even gonna say my bad. You're bad. Tim Ward, research it before you saying there's no truth, because there's no truth in you. If you can't believe the truth, they voted, man. That's what happened. Que pasa, Antonio Yanez, what's up? This person said, give us the name of the American citizen. Listen, I didn't say, I said American citizens. It was a vote in the House, man. Please don't tell me you're not aware of that and you're a big Trump follower. Please don't tell me you're that naive, man. Come on, man. Not no victim, sir, but I'm great. Get rid of you. Keep talking crazy. I said if you got something to disagree with, go ahead and show what you disagree with, but cite your sources, man. I just said about the vote. Now you say something on it, but don't say, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. Present something as I just presented. Maria, you know that's unconstitutional, right? For Trump to run in 2028, but y'all don't care about the Constitution. Eric, see how y'all deflect? Y'all some of the most feeble minds. Stay on topic, Eric. You can bring some good stuff, but I just told you they voted, man, to allow Trump. They try to stop Trump from being able to deport American citizens. The Republicans voted no because they want him to be able to deport American citizens. Say something on that. We stay on topic over here. Boys, boys, funny. But that's why Trump said what he said about y'all. I'm just reading the comments. American citizens, it's no specific American citizens, Tammy. They voted to be able to deport any American citizens. So period. So say like if you got a family member in jail, and if Trump got it out for you because you've been speaking out against him, that person will be able to be deported. That's the goal. DG, we stay on topic here, man. I don't follow no movements. I got my own mind. What's your thoughts on it? Talk about a movement. Timothy said Trump supporters and their whatism. Yeah, because the goal is to distract. They don't want the real information to get put out there. Maria, that's what I'm telling you. They're not just talking about illegal aliens, man. They talking about American citizens. That's why Trump jokingly told the man on national TV, you might want to build new prisons for American citizens, man. And that's the thing, man. If this is not stopped, anybody in prison, American, I ain't talking about no immigrants, any American citizens can be shipped out. Ocasio said, just look it up. But they want to distract. They want to come. They don't want no truth. Amalo, I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but this is the worst president in history. Facts show that. All you got to do is look at the numbers, man. Because y'all can lie. Men can lie. Women can lie. Numbers don't lie. This is the worst president. So y'all can say the best president all you want. It ain't nothing but lies. Hey, Maria, I'm great to get you out, man. You're going to say get out. America don't belong to white folks or you or whoever. This is a melting pot. So stop telling people to get out of America. Y'all can't do that, man. Tammy said Trump is trolling with 2028. Run, keep up. Okay. Maria, if I'm not bringing good stuff, which I am, why are you here? This live ain't for everybody, man, because I'm going to speak the truth and it can hurt you. You can get mad, get over it. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about it, but I'm going to speak the truth. If you don't think it's valuable, go to another live. I know you can find somewhere to go. Are you lost, Maria? Are you lost? Illegals, meaning it just said passing law to them to let them vote U.S. citizens. Yeah. Hey, Deji, we talking about something else. It's probably a live that's talking about whatever you just said, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. And one thing we do over here, we stick on topic, man. So, Deji, appreciate you, man. What? Your wrong information overload. Why do y'all say wrong and say lying, but never bring nothing? Can't bring nothing. Can't bring no information and say according to such and such USA Today or whatever. Thank you, Picasso. Deport U.S. citizens. But they don't want to hear it. That's why I really don't like entertaining them, because they troll. A lot of them are bots. A lot of them has been identified as bots, man. And if they're not real bots, some of them act like bots. Here on this station, on this live, you're able to think for yourself, because that's all I do. I don't worship no man and say he God. I believe everything he say. You won't get that from me. Tammy said, got here late though. You were talking about someone specific. Oh, Tammy, no, not somebody specific. I mentioned Garcia. You know, the one everybody been talking about, but I'm talking in general. They said about they want to allow Trump to have the power to deport American citizens. And that's scary. And I know now we'll say, well, Trump won't do that. Trump's such an angel. Listen, man, Trump will do that. Trump has shown he would do that, man. And he don't care nothing about the U.S. Supreme Court. He don't care about the Constitution. That's the president we have right now. We're in dangerous times. Ocasio said, mistype that. Eric Rush. See how all y'all can do is when you bring something to the table is try to call names. Present something. I gave you something and you could have said, well, according to such and such, this is not true. But I'm telling you, the Republicans voted no on the issue of Trump having the authority. They didn't want Trump to have the authority to ship out American citizens. Republicans are right with him. Y'all need to check with your House of Representatives, man, and see what's going on. Why are they allowing this to happen? Felix said MAGA means morons are governing America. Woo. Hey, for now, we stand on topic, man. President Trump, Republicans, while they was having that meeting over there, that fake me out town hall, that set up town hall with Como and Stephen A. Smith, talking about nothing, had Trump on the phone, talking about nothing. He's doing so great, but the numbers say the complete opposite. That he's a failure. And then he having the nerve to blame the economy on Biden. That's where some of y'all get it from. I didn't do anything. Yeah, but you the one that recklessly got these tariffs going on. But what I'm talking about today, first of all, I want to welcome y'all to my live. I welcome y'all. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not done it. Y'all going to a pregnant woman, A.D. Elgar. Listen, man, stay on topic. You done went to a pregnant woman in Canada. We talking about America and how they doing right here. We got a constitution here. Felix said Trump is building his own prison in El Salvador. Dr. J, good morning, Doc. Appreciate you. Tammy Pierce, yeah, man, who's like 80-something trying to be. Oh, man, I'm ready to get rid of this clown. One thing y'all gonna do, man, y'all gonna learn some respect. Or I'm gonna just give you some time to think about it. Because I don't need you here, man. This is not for everybody. I'm gonna just say that again, man, because guess what? I'm not biting my tongue for nobody. I'm speaking the truth. If you disagree with what I'm saying, then you present that disagreement. Don't just say, oh, he lying, and then cite your source. Eric Rush said 2028, he's going to vote for Trump. You know that's unconstitutional, right? Our man says ship out to where? Well, could be El Salvador, could be somewhere else. He said, did it hurt your little feelings? Hey, Tom, I'm going to give you an opportunity to correct yourself, man. Just try to be respectful when you come up in here. Eric Rush, you said MS-13 coming to America. We got racist white folks here in America. We got hate groups here in America. So stop playing. Don't play them games with me, man. Let me see. Tammy said, thanks for the explanation. You're welcome. Hey, D. Elgar, I done gave specifics, but that's y'all about distractions. And there's no need for me to talk to a MAGA brain because you're not going to change nothing. You're not open to information. I told you that the Republicans voted to support Trump to deport Americans, man. Where's your stance on that? Abadot said, talk to me, man. Abdot, what's happening? Dr. J said, welcome back. Thank you. He welcomed everyone to the live. It don't matter how many people. If I talk to one people, what is that? Y'all look for everything to distract, man. Because that's how y'all built. But that's a MAGA for you, man. Think independently and get out of that box, man. Like saying, what is that going to do? What is that going to do? All my videos do good, and I'm not really worried about numbers. Milo try to say, there's only 20. If there are only 2 people, it's worth it. What are you talking about, man? Al Main said, I'll believe this when it happened. Hey, check the vote, man. You can check the vote, what they voted, what your Republican buddies voted for if you're a Republican. You can check that. The Republican House of Representatives voted last night. Check the votes that they had. Go research that. Antonio said, deport the MAGAs. And then they go with these distractions, man. Y'all not dealing with the regular dude, man. I see through all that. We're not even getting into that right now. Do you know what deportation means? Deportation. Right. Deport Melania, his wife. Milo talking about countries, man. If you deported, you'll be deported to the prison, man. Wake up, Milo, man. But I expect that from you. Really, some of y'all seem like y'all got good intelligence, but when you open your mouth, man, when some of y'all open their mouth and some of the things you say on these chats, I be like, man, I guess they was right about y'all. Come on, Milo, you can think better than that. The people Trump deporting, he deporting to prisons, man. So, if you deport them, they can come back. He should not be allowed to deport nobody, especially no U.S. citizen, because it's unconstitutional. Michael Wilbur says that war in Ukraine is still going on. Yes, sir, it is. Tammy said, Regate, if you're not American, then don't worry about what's going on here. Okay. Tim, kick yourself out. If this ain't what you want, you can kick yourself out. I don't know why y'all come here just to be a distraction. Why do y'all come here to give something? If he's doing so good, you should be able to come here and just roll that stuff off of your tongue. But y'all can't do that. I'm rolling this stuff off of my tongue, man. Yolanda says something crazy about church. Happy Thursday. Dr. J said, happy Thursday, everyone. Listen, man, you want to tell me how to do this? Listen, man, I don't know what y'all think y'all doing coming in here. Well, you're not reading everybody's comment. I don't have to read. Who you think you are, man? Y'all be clowns to the 5th degree, man, with some of the stuff you say. He didn't read my comment. Michael Wilbur said, Americans are suffering and yet no one is helping. Gorilla said, adios. All right, Gorilla. Peace out. Mike said, speak, brother. Milo, why do y'all always say I'm not speaking the truth, but you never present anything? I gave you something specific. You should be able to debunk that. You should be able to point out in your comment why what I'm saying. Don't just say, he's not speaking the truth. That's the weakest debate you can have, man. Abba said, do you know what Deport is? Y'all some of the funny cats, man. Y'all read this comment from Abdot. It said, I'm educated on what you're talking about, but I'm educated. What are you educated on, man? All I said, this is what I said, Abdot. Get the cotton out of your ear for a minute. Everybody wait to Abdot get the cotton out of their ear. The Republican Party voted down a bill, an amendment to prevent ICE from being able to arrest and deport American citizens. They voted no. The reason why they voted no, listen to me, is because Trump was serious when he talked about deporting American citizens. I don't know what else to tell you. Gorilla, what you talking about? Comments on take a knee. Tell me what you talking about. Eagle Eye Die said to strike and attack somewhere else. You are correct. That's the goal. I've been seeing what they've been doing. They're not going to change their mind. It's like talking to a brick wall, but what they want to do is distract. They want to distract. That's why they come on different people's lives. Because they butthurt that their president is a failure. This is the worst president in U.S. history. Tremendous Sack said, deport Elon. Gorilla said, well, MAGAs ain't going nowhere. Papa said, where there are 2 or 3 gathered in my name, there am I in the midst. It's found in Matthew 18:20. That's what it is. They come, you only got 20 people. I don't care if it's one person. But thank you for saying that, Papa. Somebody said, go back to Africa. What's this? I can't even pronounce that name. Man, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure you like the video. If you have not done it, be sure to subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime. Go trolls. Yes, they are. They come for them first, and then they come for you next. Don't you know history, man? People, come on, open your eyes. That's Gordon Girl. Thank you very much. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm trying to show a pattern, but they want to take it somewhere else because it's about distractions. Miller said, get rid of the tariffs. If Trump stopped the tariffs today, the economy going to boost up, the market going to boost up. It will help American citizens. But guess what? Trump don't care nothing about helping no American citizens. Eagle Don said, keep speaking your mind. Appreciate that. Long as God give me the breath, the strength, and the right state of mind, I'm here for that. Somebody said, let me go ahead and get rid of this. He said, the black man place is prison. Go put this man in time out for a minute. Put him in time out for a minute. Gorilla said a lot of these plants are coming here. But this is the thing. Who's going to work at them plants? They're going to have to pay high wages. By doing that, the cost is still going to be up. So people still not going to really buy American. People want lower prices, man. That's why all these American companies went overseas. A lot of American companies are in other countries. Why? They don't want to pay. And you think they're going to come here and have to pay? Okay, we'll see. Yo, Almond said, I can't wait for DL Hughley to mention, to this stuff. It ain't real until DL and Jamil Hill talks about this BS. Right? Okay. They might talk about it. They might not. I don't know. Michael said, put some money back in American pockets, lower taxes for everyone, clean up the social mess, provide help to the homeless and the elderly. But they're not thinking about nothing about that because they say, that's socialism. We helping too many people. But guess what? President Trump has benefited from being helped by the government on about 6 times as he filed for bankruptcy. But good point, Michael. Her integrity. Her integrity, I got to read that. Let me read what her integrity said. I hear what you're saying, and I appreciate a respectful discussion. You are my fellow American, and we are on the same side because, trust me, when China comes to take our country, we are in the same foxhole. Thank you. Dr. J says super stickers, super chats, members available. Thank you, Dr. J. For now, it said deportation. Many a poor presidents in my lifetime. Okay. You need to live longer. I'm sure another worse president will come along. Yeah, but we're on a level, it ain't even about just being the worst. We talking about like Mussolini, Hitler, Putin, Kim Jong-un, over in North Korea. That's the likes of President Trump. Why? Because he want to be a dictator. And it's sad that some people are all right with that. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure you like the video. Felix said, Gorilla Goat. Okay. Michael Wilbur said, got rid of Biden and Harris the clown. Okay. Suburban. Experts do agree. They the ones said it. You got more experts saying he the worst than they do saying, I haven't heard not one say President Trump is the best. Not one. They broke down every category. The economy is doing bad. His approval rating is down. So I don't know what you're reading. It's probably Fox News or conservative radio. So I will say again, President Trump is the worst president. Check out the grade that they gave him for his first 100 days. He got an F in a majority of outlets. Thanks, y'all, Suburban. Old Texas. One thing is about me is I'm free, man. I'm not one of the ones like you who say you worship a man in President Trump. Ain't no way in the world I would do it. No way. Especially a racist president like Trump. Man, come on, man. Talk about plantation. Listen, who told you tariffs are making Americans $2 billion a day? Any money tariffs make Americans, that means American citizens are paying higher prices for that amount. So if it's $2 billion, that means Americans will end up paying $2 billion more because American citizens are the ones who pay for the tariffs. Thank you for Gorilla for pointing that out. That's my point exactly. That's why this president, I'm going to say it again, is the worst president. He shouldn't be doing tariffs on the back of American citizens. Wilbur sat by from estate sales. Good job. Felix said, Gorilla, now how much money have you gotten from the tariffs? But I tell you this, you're going to spend more. Any money they make from the tariffs, that means that's how much they charge, right? And so the business is going to be charged that, and the price is going to be free, trickled down when you buy something. If you buy a house, wood products, aluminum, all that stuff, even if you buy automobiles, that comes in the price. So that $2 billion American citizens gonna pay for that. First they come by Pastor Martin. Eagle, I ain't quite understand that. Hey, Suburban, I've been as specific as I can be, man. Check the first 100 days of the president, this man that you worship, he got an F on multiple outlets. And they went category by category, man. He got an F. And you keep talking about somebody else, AOC, well, Bernie Sanders and this and that. Come on, man. They said Trump rather spend $100 million on his parade instead of helping the homeless vets. Exactly. They keep talking that USA, but he firing veterans. He cutting the VA. We need the VA to take care of our veterans. That's another reason why he's the worst president. How can you do that to the veterans, those who sacrificed their life, man, for this country? Trump is the worst president, man. Michael said, that's right. Trump has filed several times for bankruptcy. He want to be able to use the system for him, but he don't want nobody else to benefit from the system. Gorilla said he got a $5,000 check. Boy, they come on here and lie. He said he got a $5,000 check. It ain't had nothing to do with Trump, though. I bet you that. See, listen, man. I was just putting something out there, Suburban, to debunk you saying he the best president. H. Fred said, I support China in that engagement. United States going to lose that. Trump is losing. He was lying and said, we talking to them on the phone. They came out and said, no, man, we ain't been talking to the United States. Because that's one thing Trump do. He lied because he know y'all believe every word that come out of his mouth. Marshall said 1 minute timeout is not long enough. I say quadruple, impeach him and throw him in jail for all his felonies. He's already been charged. He not only been charged, he has been convicted of those 34 felonies. Thank you, Marshall Gunner, for sharing that. The prices of eggs and gas are still high, man. Inflation is still up. But you'll come on here and lie all you want. The stock market is up too, I guess. See, these numbers, you can't lie. Go into your grocery store and take a picture of that and screenshot it. Almain said, run tell D.L. Hughley and Jasmine Crockett to come save us all. That ain't happening. I know Trump ain't saving us. Trump ain't doing nothing but for Trump, his billionaire buddies, his family, and that's it. That man did 142 executive orders. Name one, Almain, that helped you. One executive order that Trump did that helped you. Cool Cheetah said, who's 14? I'm back again. Don't know what that meant. Hey, Cool Cheetah. Thanks for welcome to the chat. See, these people here, all y'all know how to do is personally attack somebody. Jasmine Guy need a new wig. Jasmine Crockett need a new wig. Weave. Come on, man, bring some substance. But that's something y'all don't have, man. Eagle Eye said the prices on everything is higher. I lost thousands in my 401k. Not to even speak about people 401ks and their retirement. The stock market is down. And they still want to get on here and lie and say, everything's better now. Come on, man. Stop with the shenanigans, man. Marshall Gunner said, no, no bigger clown on earth than him. President Johnson, Nixon, Reagan. I can name many of poor presidents in my life. Live longer. The longer you live, the more freedom is taken away from you. Okay. You know, hey, Michael, you know they call Reagan, as far as the economy, he had that down pat. It's called Reaganomics. So Reagan handled his business as far as the economy, though. Reaganomics. Now, Gorilla's just talking about she need new eyelashes. Bring some substance. Abdot said he don't have to be the best. The best. Somebody tell Mark to go for president. You can't down talk another man, period. I can speak about what he's doing for American citizens, and I'm an American citizen. Don't try that. Y'all talk all this trash about Kamala Harris, the queen. Y'all talk about Biden. Y'all talk about Obama, and now you're going to try to be righteous. So hypocritical. Don't talk about the president. That's every president. And y'all talk trash all about the real good people. But y'all talk trash about them. This president here is trash. Baja, I still welcome you too. Most laws are not made to help you, but to take freedom from you. Okay, good point. Gorilla said tariffs are negotiations, dude. Why haven't Trump negotiated with nobody? He put tariffs on the entire world. Why is nobody negotiating with this clown? Just tell me that. Since it's a negotiation tool, according to what you just said, who's negotiating with him? But he's the man of the deal. Man, Trump called people, for now, said Jasmine called him an idiot. She was discussing with him firing federal employees and firing veterans, keeping in contacts. Trump called people worse things than that, made fun of the disabled and all that. Don't be a hypocrite on here because you're going to get called out, man. Y'all ask these random questions. Bob said, would you rather fund other countries or your own? 1 minute y'all tell black people, go back to Africa, leave here, this is ours. This is a white country. Don't be hypocritical, man, and try to run manipulations, man. That don't work with me, man. Dr. J said, like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all like this video, man. Like this video because you're going to get the truth coming from here. Michael Wilbur broke it down. Michael Wilbur said the bottom line is the consumer pays the tariffs. Thank you for sharing that, Michael. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because somebody bragged, we brought in $2 billion. Well, they need to get that money back to consumers because consumers are paying these high prices. Eagle said, look it up. Nobody's paying put ZY. Listen, things are not getting better, man. And I know he came on TV and lied to you again. Things are getting worse, man. The numbers are out there. Just look them up. Things are not getting better. Stop with his lies. Gorilla said he got $5,000 check, lower gas, cheaper interest rate. Everything is cheaper. It's according to Gorilla. Yeah, they come with these lies. D. Rivers, who you saying is wrong? All you got to do is present your stuff. Don't just say somebody wrong. Present it and cite your source. Let me see this. Marshall said, don't know who you are, but you are 100% correct with everything you say. He is by far the worst leader this nation has ever had. Thank you, Marshall Gunner, for sharing that. See, people get on here and say, it's all BS. It's lies. Present your truth against what I just said, man. The Republican Party voted to support Trump in being able to deport American citizens, man. You got any information on that? Do you agree with that? Joshua, the same to you. Don't just come on here and say lies. Put something out there to say why I'm lying. Or you got to wait for Daddy Trump to tell you because y'all can't think for yourself. All right, for now. Peace out, man. Oh, man said, stop using the word worship. That's what it is, how y'all do with Trump. Because it ain't no man in the world or woman that any human being say they agree with 100%. A man doesn't even agree with his wife 100%. I have seen people come on this line and say, I agree with Trump 100%. He's just right. He's God to me. So it is worship. Backwood Bill says, stop listening to the news and go look things up on your own. That's all you got to do. Rucker said a draft dodger. That's exactly what Trump is. Ken, I didn't say he stopped. And when he fired the VA, when he shut down the VA, your veterans are slowed down. And I got plenty of veterans. I can bring veterans on this show. Thank you for your service, first of all, Ken. But he is hindering people's. I got my dad's a veteran, 2 brothers. So yeah, I didn't say he stopped benefits. When you cut down the VA, man, it's already hard enough to get people on the phone. So he is, and I know you support Trump, but if you don't come on here, tell the truth, man. Right? Thank you, Eagle Eye. But Trump got mad at the man, to do the interest rate. He tried to get him to lower it. He got mad at him and said he wanted to fire him. And now he's saying he don't want to fire him because he found out he could not fire him. Marshall said, amen and hallelujah. Grilla said he got rebate taxes. He got a $5,000 check. That's what he's saying. Okay, good for you, man. After I said I just subscribe and like live, I can't get an honest response. Okay. My husband and sons are vets because of President Trump. The assistance they receive has improved. More people are enlisting than last president. Boy, y'all come up here with some amazing stuff. Continue on. Have they fired people from the Veteran Affairs Department? Tell me that now, because you said you inclined. Have President Trump and Elon Musk fire people from the Veteran Affairs? Tell me that. Eagle said, Gorilla, you full of it. See how, Ken, I thought you was coming here in support of veterans. You talking about Kamala Harris. Chill with the distractions, man. I made points and y'all can't go against them points, man. President Trump is terrible. I told you thank you for your service. I appreciate you serving the country. But President Trump is terrible. That's why he received the F on his first 100 days. Rucker said, racist America with 3 Ks, great white hope. Daniel said, MAGA. Okay. Gorilla said, S&P is up. It's not up to where it need to be. That stuff is down, man. It's been going down. Man, the stocks have lost trillions under your president, the man y'all worship. Ken said, nobody's saving nobody. Help yourself. Very valuable, Ken. We can't rely on nobody. You got to help yourself. And one of the things, I want to say this in addition to what Ken said, man, make a budget and stick to it. All that lavish splurging, man, try to back away from that. Okay, let me see. Backwoods said, I'm going to report you. Report, man. The market is at an all-time low. Eagle Eye, thanks for correcting these because they would get on here and say anything. It's up from being at the bottom. See, that's something he don't pay attention to. Man, the market has lost trillions, man, under Trump. Jay Cliff, black people ain't no victims, man. We soldiers, man. Don't you disrespect us like that. What you mean? If you would have went through half of the stuff some of us been through, you probably wouldn't even be here. Stop being disrespectful and racist at the same time. Stocks ain't even up past what she told you clearly, Jay Clips. She said it maybe because it went to the bottom. So it's maybe coming up, but it's still down. They still trillions in the hole with the stock market, man. They still in the hole. Do you not keep up? The Alice say we needed Trump in the UK. Okay. Y'all talking about numbers. That's some of the most clownish stuff I had. What I do, I speak it if I'm talking to one person. And look at my end numbers. Go to my channel and look at my end numbers. But that ain't even about that. That's how I know you irresponsible. Maybe you probably was never taught by your family. And then Trump ain't going to teach you nothing. Don't you come talking to me like that, man. Dr. J said, welcome back, everyone. Ain't no victim here. I'm a strong black man with no apologies about it. Wouldn't trade it for. Joshua said 8 trillion in business coming here. Okay. When is that? Tomorrow? Don't say what might happen or what's supposed to happen. Did they? Because y'all was just lying. See, this is how they worship that man. That's what I was talking about. For all the MAGAs that's on here. Sylvester said, Trump running the third time. That's what I mean by worshiping the man. But I don't blame y'all. Y'all don't know no better. Because if Trump don't teach y'all, y'all don't know. Y'all got to wait for him to say it. That's sad. Start thinking for yourself, man. Backwood said Trump needed, because I worship Trump so much, he need to stay in the White House so he can tell me what to do. Because I can't think for myself. That's sad, man. Marshall said Kamala would have been 10,000 times better for me, you, and everyone. She would have been far better for the U.S. Yeah, her resume runs circles around him. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a failed businessman. That's why he got the F. And y'all can't debate that. Several outlets gave Trump an F for his first 100 days. Antonio, thank you. Antonio said, Gorilla, he's not only deporting illegals, he's deporting U.S. citizens. That's what they don't understand. Also, this is the lowest, thank you, Eagle Eye Die, the lowest 100-day approval in history. You got to go back way back to get low as it is right now. For no, there go your borderline racism, but you get it from Trump. You can't help yourself. So I'm not even reading that comment. Rich said there would not be a third term from President Trump. MTG, y'all say somebody uneducated, but you uneducated because all you have to do is present something to say that I'm lying. You can't even present anything to say that anything that I said is a lie. So since you're so educated, present something to say that I'm lying. Joshua, y'all crazy, man. Make this make sense to me. Y'all come here to feed. Y'all come here to get this information. Besides, y'all be causing disruption, try to distract, but it ain't gonna work. So if I'm so off the base like y'all try to say, why do you come to this live? Michael Wilbur said, question. So what's your answer to this issue? The issue is we got the worst president right now, and it need to be called out because he lying to y'all and saying, I'm doing a good job. And he just told y'all yesterday, it's going to hurt for a little bit. It's going to hurt for a little bit. But now he's saying, I told y'all it was going to hurt. So the issue is, Trump, get up and do something for the American people. That's the solution. Be president of the Americans and not just for billionaires. So Michael Wilbur, that's the solution. President, get up and do your job. Help American citizens. Back off of these tariffs until you figure it out, until you learn how to do something. So that's to answer your question. Regurgitation, boy, that name fits you real good. Regurgitation said, that's what I voted for. I know. Joshua said 100 countries. Here goes somebody else with these racist stuff. You're not smart. But I guess Trump and his administration is. They can't even handle top secret information. This is the most incompetent administration. And they have the nerve to talk about who's competent and who not. Marcia said, I did not vote for him. Nor do I know anyone who did. Not personally. And Abdot, it ain't about saying I'm wrong. It's about presenting something. Y'all can say wrong all you want. Abdot, you have not presented one thing to counter anything I said. He got a lost approval rating. That's one. The stocks are down from the time he came in. That man had lost what? Almost $10 trillion under Trump. That's just two things. Go ahead, counter that. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Cite your source. Regurgitation. Unity is speaking the truth. That's unity. If you got a president in an office who continue to lie and he got half of the country under his spell, the best thing you can do is speak the truth. That's unity. It said fair trade costs us nothing. There these lies. Michael said 401 is now 201K. They don't mention none of that. This is the worst president, man. I'm not going to keep speaking to brick walls because y'all don't come here to change your mind. You come here to be a disruption. The majority of y'all come to distract and be a disruption. Because you're drinking this Kool-Aid. You're not even open to take in information. Regurgitation said, divided we fall. That's why another thing, President Trump should be the one bringing people together, but he's so divisive. So good point, regurgitation. Okay, all y'all say is wrong, but you never present, not one of y'all presented anything to verify what you're saying. MTG, you can't just say somebody's wrong. Present something. Lazana Sampson said, hey, Eagle Eye said the truth. Eagle Eye said we pay tariffs. Listen, man, I want to thank y'all for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel where you get that real, where you're dealing with somebody who's not afraid of this administration, not afraid of President Trump, will continue to speak the truth no matter who it offends. I will try to speak it as respectful as I can, but the truth will be spoken. Good job. That was a good point. Mike said, not what the president does. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep on trucking with life. Very, very good. Y'all keep talking about the Democrats. Anybody got any last comments, last thoughts, or anything like that? We ain't talking about Joe Biden. We talking about President Trump. Talking about President Trump. Just like President Trump was on TV talking about the economy ain't mine, it's Biden's. Lies. This all yours, Trump. G. Fendi, go ahead, put something in there, man. I'm giving you a last chance to debunk something and cite your source. It ain't like I'm ignoring nobody comment. Too many comments, man, to keep up with everyone. Stand up. Let me go get you out of here. I don't play with clowns, man. So you come here, man, make sure you got your mind right. Stay on top. We be talking about this trash President Trump, the worst president ever. I'm waiting for you, Fendi. I'm still here before I sign out. Put something to debunk anything I said. Hey, Crit, what doesn't happen on this channel, I don't let you clowns come in and be disrespectful. That's what I don't do. So get over it if you don't like it. Do that somewhere else. You ain't going to do that here. Joshua said the highest inflation ever. Michael said Kool-Aid. Like Jim Jones. Yeah. Still waiting for you, Fendi. Okay. Nobody can say anything, man. The stocks are not up since Trump been in office, man. His economy is down. This is the worst ever. I'm going to say it again because nobody can seem to provide any information. You done had all these bad days and you might have a good day and then y'all think that erases all the bad. But man, I want to thank y'all. Brother said can't educate the unwilling. G. Fendi, the S&P is down from the time Trump came in office. That's my point, man. So S&P, it don't matter which, the Dow, it don't matter. They both are down since Trump came in office. You looking for a good, yeah, you're gonna have a good day if something slump, all that. So don't tell me that. Go to another channel and talk to somebody else about that who don't know no better. Nobody gave a rebuttal. Who gave a rebuttal? This economy is trash. President Trump is trash. Say something about the economy. Inflation. Y'all can't. Trump has a high stock. What are you talking about? He got a high. I'm out of here, man. These dudes ain't got the sense God gave them. He said, who you like a live debate? You ain't ready for that, man, because you ain't going to like the stuff I'm going to say to you, man. You're already on here crying. You ain't ready for that, man. Chief Chevy TV, I'm talking to you, talking about live debate. You ain't ready for that. Crypto said, free Palestine. Dr. J said, subscribe, like. Fendi, you ain't bringing nothing to the table, man. All you doing is regurgitating the stuff Trump said, which is a lie. This is what you do, Fendi. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Bring your facts tomorrow and tell me your sources. Fendi, bring your facts tomorrow with your sources, and then we can go at it. Man, I'm out. It said they can't come up with that, man. I know they can. He said he got dogs to walk. All right, be safe. It is. Bring it tomorrow, man. Bring your facts. The stocks are down. That's how I know you can't think for yourself. I'm out, man. Until next time, y'all be safe. Peace.